Hello, my fine furry friends. Hope you're having a good day. Have you drank your water? Have you taken your vitamins? How much sleep have you been getting? Because I feel like we're here, bro. We're not getting enough sleep, so we should try getting enough sleep. I know one thing that can stop us from getting sleep and relaxing are our fears. So we are going to talk about some of the fears that we encountered through life. I'm going to tell you guys some of mine. We're going to talk about, you know, how to get through them, get them off our chest, and be free. Come back. Get the water. Okay, fear. Fears. We all have them. Even if we want to say we don't, we all do. I'm quick to say I don't have any fears to my kids, but as parents, we be saying them white lies. We be scared. But I know when we're talking about some of our fears, but you know what? That's just the thing we don't talk about. We don't talk about what scares us. We're not honest with ourselves and the people that we love about what genuinely terrifies us. So, I'm going to tell on myself and tell you guys one of my fears. And this is not a mommy guilt type fear, which is stereotypical, which we're going to talk about one of those later. But a real, genuine fear of mine is success. What if I am successful? What if I do it right? Would that take away from me being a mom? Would that take away from me being a partner? Can I truly have it all? Right? Because we talk about our want to have it all, and as women, we deserve to have it all. But having it all comes with a cost. Everything comes with a cost. Everything is transactional in some way, shape, or form. Should it be? No. But the reality of this world is that it is. One of my true fears, we're going to talk about it, is what if I'm successful? What if this channel takes off and I get my degree and I get my license and I open this practice and I'm the sex therapist that I want to be and I'm touring and I'm speaking and with you guys a lot, and what will I miss? How many appointments am I gonna miss? How many times, how many crushes am I gonna miss? Am I gonna miss a tooth coming out? Is my daughter gonna want to tell me something really juicy that happened at school and she has to tell me over an iPhone? Because mommy's on tour, she can't come. She's on a speaking engagement. She's in California and baby girl is in Texas, Georgia, Virginia, Oklahoma, wherever we are at the time. Is the cost too heavy? Will I have support if I am successful? Because as y'all know, I'm single. Will the support be there? And on top of that, I was raised by my grandma. Y'all saw her tribute when she passed. She raised me. And because of that fact, a good chunk of the period, my mom wasn't there. She was fighting for her country. As she should. It's amazing of her to do. But she missed a lot. She'll tell you that. My first period came and she wasn't there. She wasn't there to give me mama advice and hug me and take me to go get ice cream or get me a little period treat or whatever. Like, she wasn't there. Is that going to be me with my daughter because I'm successful? If I do get into a relationship, is he going to feel like I don't care as much because I said yes to this last minute engagement? And while I'm gone, he just doesn't feel loved and doesn't feel seen and doesn't feel appreciated? Like, how What is the cost? And am I ready to pay it? Is me paying it not ending the generational curse that we have now? Of work, 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 work. And then when they get older, you think they'll understand. And eventually they do. But they still miss that part of you. My baby boy, he be here. He wake up in the morning and want cuddles for 20 minutes straight. I'm gonna miss those cuddles because I'm successful and I'm doing this. I'm doing X, Y, and Z. So when that fear comes about, how do you tame it? How do you sit and say, well, you're afraid of this. What if? But have you thought about the other what ifs? Have you thought about if you can bring the kids with you? Have you thought about maybe you don't say yes as much? Have you thought about creating a space where you and your team know in this chunk of the calendar is a hard pass? She is not committing to a thing in this chunk of time because this is important. You have a lot of stuff that you do tele things. Like do you speak virtually in the same city as your kids? So yes, you've done this contractual obligation, but you've also done this. Do you take a lecture series during a spring break so you can lecture in the day and then do stuff with your kids during the evening because you've taken them with you? Which what if do we listen to the most? You know what I mean? Do we take the time to not just listen to the negative what if, but the positive what ifs too? I guess that's the question. And I guess that's the homework that I guess I want to give you guys. What are your negative what ifs? How loud are they? Because the thing that I will say and have said for years, 2:30 in the morning in the still of night is the loudest time because you have no distractions now. Kids are asleep. You're ready for work the next day. TV's not on your phone because no one's talking to you. I mean, if they are, get that baby. But if they're not, it's quiet. It's still, and now your brain has just itself. Talk to. It has just itself to understand it, and it's just doing this like inner ping pong situation. Are you okay in there? Are you okay in that? Which are you listening to? So do me that favor. Do a little homework for me. Put it in the comments. What if are you listening to the most? And be honest. I just told y'all a fear of mine. That sounds kind of stupid because we all want to be successful, right? We never think about what happens if we are. We always think about what happens if we fail. What plan do we get now? How do we achieve our goal now? But what do you do once the goal has been met? And hopefully the Lord has seen it, that or whatever God you serve that sees it has said you're gonna go beyond your goal. Because things have happened to me that I have thought it would be this, and my God has been like, haha, you're a liar, it's gonna be here. But what do we do when we get there? And if we're being honest, it's scary, right? Terrifying. Step out and not only take a leap of faith, that leap of faith be astronomically amazing for you. It's terrifying. Like, I know I'm not the only one who thinks that is the scariest thing on the planet. But what do we do? What if do we listen to the most? Let me know. Next week, we're going to talk about another fear of mine, and we're going to talk about another way to maybe look at it. Okay. You better come back next week because we're in here talking about fear. But in your fear, I still wish you love, I still wish you happiness, but above all else, we wish you peace. Please remember that life is not a dress rehearsal, it's your final performance. Do it doing the things you love. God gave you that long.